Miami, July 5th and July 31st. Ice Cube's Big 3 is back at the Amerant Bank Arena, featuring big stars like Dwight Howard, Joe Johnson, Lance Stevenson, and more. And featuring your home team, the Miami 305, led by Michael Beasley. Grab your tickets now at big3.com/tickets or Ticketmaster. Presented by iHeart.
We're all locked in now.
Your home for the best sports radio in Utah is right here on the KSL Sports Zone. It's time to kick off your afternoon drive with Jake Scott and Ben Anderson.
Allow me to introduce the best of the best.
On 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
Jacob Ben, 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone. Salazar can't be bothered to do that sort of thing. That's way below his pay grade. Are you kidding?
Correct. I'll do it.
Yeah, I know. Salazar in there going, yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Throwback producing stuff. Pulling audio.
Stay tuned. Here in this first segment, in about 10 minutes, we're going to be joined by Mammoth. What's the best word? Prospect?
Yeah.
Caleb Desnoyers is going to jump on with us, so stay tuned for that. We'll kind of fun to talk to a young player who's going to go into a summer trying to make a team.
He's at developmental camp right now with the Mammoth, as are all the young prospects, and we'll see how he comes out of it.
Would if you were the Bear, to find out how much they wanted it, would you do one of those, like, two people go into the ring, one person comes out kind of thing?
Got to fight for it.
Just to figure out, how much you really want it. How badly do you want to be on this roster?
It's the Oklahoma drill, but for hockey.
Yeah, hockey feels like that kind of sport.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
I'm sure there is one. Put the puck in the middle?
A legit drill and not like violent escapade. Like one of you makes the team, one of you doesn't, that kind of thing.
King of the Hill drills on the ice to reset physicality, build puck protection skills, and practice board battles.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. You want to make this team.
I'll ask Caleb, what's the worst drill in hockey?
The toughest. I don't know about
like in basketball, it's suicides or whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
Ladders, whatever you want to call them. It's kind of what people hated the most. Football, I would think most people don't like the Oklahoma drill unless some people really like hitting.
There's some real maniacs out there.
There are some maniacs. There's some psychos. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, the great thing about the Oklahoma drill is that's not an endurance thing. Yeah, ladders, like endurance is hard.
Yeah.
I've seen Miracle where they're going up and down the ice. I've been there. That one guy throws up. Mm-hmm. It's tough. But what is like the equivalent of the Oklahoma drill, like the hitting drill or something, that measures that sheer toughness?
Put the puck at center ice. Someone started each goal. Race for it.
Like, I've known some long-distance runners in my life. I don't know if they'd be the top of my list for a knife fight. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we're looking forward to...
That's why they're fast.
To talk to you.
If you're slow, you got to be a good knife fighter.
Yeah, you better.
If you're fast, you don't have to worry about it.
That's kind of what I'm saying.
Can't catch you.
So we'll talk to Caleb coming up here again in about 10 minutes. Ben, and I've got to mention this because I'm wearing my birthday present today. Yep. For those people who are on camera, and I don't have my monitor up. I don't know if people can see it, but there it is. It's a picture.
Shout out to your beautiful daughter.
It's a picture of me and my daughter Maggie, and it says Maggie's dad ever since 2021.
She's already doing the thing, though, that everyone does. This is not just something women do. Men do this as well. But they will post a photo of themselves looking good, not caring what anyone else in the photo looks like.
It is a tremendous picture of her.
And then your driver's license photo.
It's not a great picture of me. But it came yesterday, even though my birthday was Saturday. Mm-hmm. And so it was a little late in the mail. So she made me wear it today.
Okay.
She goes, hey, Dad, will you wear this tomorrow? And the answer obviously is yes.
Yes.
It is a light purple.
It looks good. The color's good.
With pink writing, but it is very loud. I mean, I have a T-shirt with my other child's picture on it, and it's just a good picture of her. It's kind of funny. It says Sadie's dad, but it's much more understated. This, like my 5-year-old, is much more pronounced and a little bit louder. So we had to go to the doctor this morning with her. I had to take her to the doctor. No big deal, but we had to go to the doctor this morning. So I got to wear this to the doctor's office, which was awesome. But it also resulted that I had to go to the pharmacy afterwards. Again, no big deal. Mm-hmm. And tell me if I'm really in the wrong here, please. But I think this story is even more funny if you picture the shirt that I'm wearing.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
I go up to the pharmacy and give the information. She goes, okay, I've got 2 items. She goes, I've got one of those done. We're just working on the other. It's going to take 5 minutes. And I said, great. She said, go sit down. I went and sat down. Ben, I started looking at my phone. And I kind of got lost in the NBA news. You know, we'll talk about LeBron a lot today, I'm sure. I'm reading the latest from Ben Anderson at Ben's Hoops. I'm making sure I'm up to date. And I realize 30 minutes has gone by.
Okay.
And so the seat is kind of farther back from the counter. So I put my phone away and I'm like, I don't know if they've forgotten about me. It's not like they're crazy busy. I've got no update. I've got no nothing. So my response is to just stare daggers right through this woman.
Okay.
I just decided, because I was so irritated, I was like, I'm just going to mean mug this gal until she does it, like gives me something.
Yeah, of course.
And so eventually she notices my mean mug and she goes, what's your last name again? Scott. And then she pivots, Ben, 180 degrees to her left, picks up a bag and goes, oh, that's ready for you. I pay and I leave saying as few words as possible. But the fact that it could have been sitting there for
25 minutes. Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
And the only way I got out of there was behaving badly. I wasn't proud of myself. But anyway, and then it hit me. I'm wearing this shirt while I'm mean mugging this lady. But can I tell you, I understand that it takes you time to do your job.
Of course.
I am a patient person. Don't tell me 5 minutes. Tell me a half hour.
Yeah, right.
Tell me 45 minutes. Tell me an hour.
Yeah.
I'll come back.
Yeah.
I'll make other arrangements. Don't leave me sitting in the pharmacy for 40 minutes.
Right.
Oh, I'm so mad. Am I out of line?
No, under promise, over deliver. Always better to say, yeah, your table won't be ready for 25 minutes. Have you there in 15. Have you there in 10. Certainly. That's why I don't wear KSL sports gear anywhere. Not that I practice being an angry person ever, but on the off chance that you need to take things more seriously, you need to approach things with a little more oomph. I don't need that to be the brand of KSL sports.
So.
Well, maybe if you walked around with a big shirt that said, I'm Ben Anderson, you'd never have the problem.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Don't mess with me. I'm Ben Anderson of KSL
That's not that
Sports.
identifying of a shirt other than it has your face on it.
It does have my face on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is loud. And I'm sure she's like, what is this idiot in this pink shirt or purple shirt mean mugging me all about? As I mentioned, Ben, today is a crazy day in the NBA. In fact, free agency opens at what time? Our
4
time.
o'clock.
4 o'clock.
I thought it was later.
Our
My
time.
apologies.
And so I don't know how fast and furious the news is going to come. We've already had a bunch of news today.
There will be deals, I'm certain, at 4 o'clock. But yeah, I think a lot of the important ones have gotten done already, and there are a few that of players wanting to switch teams that certainly have to wait. But I suspect before the end of the show, we'll get a string of deals done.
It's fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is the type of stuff in the NBA I really love. But free agency has definitely changed a lot during my illustrious career.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it just matters so much less.
Correct.
And restricted free agency is interesting. What the Jazz are going through is difficult with Walker Kessler because it's trust me, they don't want to let him go.
Right.
That is not the outcome that they want over in that building. But how desperate are the Lakers? And the Lakers are kind of desperate.
They're definitely desperate. That's what I think is maybe being lost in this. And not necessarily just from that's bad for the Jazz perspective. Let me see if I can find this graphic. It was one that I don't think Ramona Shelburne shared, but it was shared of Ramona Shelburne. Of all the different names that like the Lakers are apparently looking at in free agency. And I think what's important for Jazz fans to remember.
Oh, yeah. Ramona threw out half the league.
Exactly right.
The Lakers are going to sign these 15 players.
Notable free agents meeting with the Lakers. So today, meeting with the Lakers. Jalen Duren, the center from Detroit, Walker Kessler from the Jazz, Peyton Watson, the very good shooting guard from the Denver Nuggets, who got hurt and people didn't see him a whole lot last year, and then unrestricted free agents, Mitch Robinson, Sandro Mamukelashvili, Luke Kennard, Rui Hachimura. And there's probably more than this. What I wonder if Lakers fans are missing is the Lakers are just kind of the pigeon here. They're just the only team that has money.
Uh-huh.
So you go and you meet with them to raise your market number, and then you just go back to your team and say, well, that's the number, pay me. The Lakers are getting used here quite a bit. Now, they will be desperate. They will pay somebody, but I don't think this is like Lakers exceptionalism that is drawing teams to L.A. It's, I don't want to say greed, it's free market capitalism. These guys are on the market. They can go sign somewhere that has cash, so they're going to go there and talk to them just to set a price for themselves. But it has nothing to do, I think, with wanting to play with Luka, wanting to replace LeBron, wanting to join Austin Reeves, or wear purple and gold.
Yeah, I don't think the Lakers are anything special. Sure. But they did have $50 million walk off their books today.
Yes, they did.
And so all of a sudden they're the one. And if you want to, you could look at these situations both ways. It's way more common in college football with the coaches, right? I mean, how many coaches played Penn State last year? And Kalani being one of them.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Yeah,
how many
absolutely.
coaches? How many coaches? I remember
a bunch played Michigan. A bunch of
yeah.
guys played Michigan. DeBoer played Michigan. Yeah, a bunch of people went out there and said, I'm really looking hard at this job.
Yeah. I remember when Nick Saban dropped he could be interested in the Texas job out once when he wanted to lean on Alabama a little bit. You know, he was never really going anywhere, but you got to use that. You got to use that leverage. But my point of bringing this up is you can't blame Penn State. I mean, Penn State's trying to get the Penn State's trying to get the best coach they can. But in this circumstance, Luka, and they've been telling Luka, if you've seen some of these reports that are out there, they've been telling Luka for an entire year, just wait until LeBron and his salary are gone.
Yeah.
We're gonna cook this. We're gonna kick this thing right into high gear as soon as we have the money to do so. As soon as 23 is out the door and we have that 50 mil, we are going to get you exactly what you want. And exactly what he wants is what?
Money.
No, Luka.
Oh, Luka, big center.
Big center.
Yeah.
That
Screen
can
setter.
Do the things that he doesn't want to do and set picks for him. That's what he wanted in Dallas. That's what he wants in LA. And they've been promising him that they are going to get him that. So I'm not saying that it won't work out like it did at Penn State, where all of a sudden they were down to their like fourth choice or fifth choice. But, you know, there was a time when Kalani was this close to going to Penn State. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so the Lakers are going to take these big swings, and Walker Kessler just happens to be that big swing. How big? I mean, they could max him out.
They could, yeah.
They could. I don't know if they are that desperate. I wonder if they try to max out Jalen Duren first and then see if Detroit blinks. I don't know, frankly. They'll probably have to make that decision, but they're not going to move down the line in those options until they've played this out. And
but this is really hard for them.
And the other thing is Rob Pelinka, let's say this turns out to be a huge mistake. He's not going to be around to suffer the consequences.
Right.
So, you know what? Might as well.
Yeah, might as well swing for the fences if you're Rob.
Yeah.
Your only actually chance probably of keeping your job long term is hitting on some grand slam here.
Well, is pleasing Luka, and then you hope that pleasing Luka leads to winning basketball games, and then, yes, you're safe for a little while.
The difficult thing, again, for the Lakers, and why they have to just play this exactly right, probably tonight, is that, 4 o'clock our time, is that, you know, they can't offer Jalen and then have Walker as a backup plan.
No. Mm-mm. They have to pick.
You have to pick one.
Yep.
You can't wait because, again, to remind people, restricted free agency, the moratorium doesn't lift that they can actually put a contract on paper in front of these players until July 6th. Well, by that time, Walker's not just going to sit and float in the wind if it goes to Jalen or vice versa.
No. I'm trying to remember back to DeAndre Jordan. At what point, and it's kind of an infamous restricted free agency situation where Mark Cuban apparently was driving around downtown Dallas or whatever looking for DeAndre Jordan, which didn't turn out to be true. But at what point did we Or was it? No, it was the other way around. It was, anyway, it doesn't matter. At what point, he was leaving the Clippers to go to Dallas, and the Clippers ended up matching.
Correct.
At what point did we find out about Dallas's deal?
I honestly don't remember.
It wasn't right on.
No.
It wasn't right on July 6th or whatever. We knew about it for days
Correct. Yeah.
before it happened. I'm just saying, at what point, if he did sign a deal, at what point would we find that out? Or that he had
6th.
agreed to a deal?
Oh, we can find out a deal tonight.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, we could find a deal at 4 o'clock.
That's what I'm getting.
Yes, absolutely. We can find out a deal at 4 o'clock. And then, yes, they just can't put it in front of him until 6. And look,
the Jazz don't have to say anything until the 8th.
Oh, Jazz aren't going to say anything.
Of course not.
Yeah, the Jazz, let the Lakers just sit there in misery. The Jazz can actually decide on what they want to do. I mean, the nice thing for the Jazz is Walker gets a, let's say, $35 million deal, which, by the way, I think they would match. I don't know. I would just think they would match. But it does make signing Keontae George next year or this offseason far more difficult if it's that high of a number. But the Jazz will look around. They will look at all the other centers that are available as free agents. Mitch Robinson, who's still out there. All the trade names that are out there. Miles Turner. Maybe Jared Allen's available. You just don't know. Kick the tires. Luke Cornett. Who knows who's going to be out there. See if maybe there's a better option that's cheaper that you can live with and you can still keep Keontae George next year, and that can be easy. The whole time, the Lakers are just locked up. They just have to wait on this deal, and you don't have to tell anyone what you're doing. You don't have to tell them what you're doing.
Man, it used to be a lot longer. When the Jazz signed Corey Maggette and Jason Terry, I think it was a whole week.
It was at least a week.
It was at least a week, because that was one reason. Larry Miller came out of that experience and he said it publicly. He said, we will never sign another restricted free agent again.
Yeah.
Because they missed out on everybody.
Correct.
Because they thought that they had these players. So now that it's been shortened to 2 days, I do think is a good thing. But the same effect is still there. You are put on pause for those 2 days. In your list of possible suitors, you left out obviously one big, and I emphasize big, name: Andre Drummond.
Sure, your guy.
My guy,
Big
Andre. And let Andre play like a furious 20 minutes, and then the Bosnian beat can play the rest.
Yeah.
I think it's suitable. All right. Switching gears, moving on to the ice. Joining us now, Mammoth, soon to be Mammoth forward, or of course we'll find that out. Caleb Desnoyers with us here on Jake and Ben. Sorry about that, Caleb.
Hey,
How
Caleb.
are you?
Hey, man, how you doing?
We're doing terrific. You've been at prospect camp now, developmental camp with the Mammoth. This is your second year. Were you able to play last year? I can't remember. Were you healthy last year and able to do this?
Half, I'd say, well, not really. No, I didn't do the game. I did like half of the practices, more the skating. And after that, I had my surgery, so I wasn't really able to do everything. So it's like if it's the first year going through the whole dev camp and enjoying it so far.
So what's this? Yeah, what's this been like for you? What have the first couple of days been like, and what's it like being in Salt Lake City?
Oh, it's unreal. The quality of the staff and the facilities and everything, so professional. And just seeing the competition in between the boys. It's some of the best players in the world. Lots of great prospects here in Utah, so it's really fun to play with them.
So lay out your entire summer for us, and what are you hoping to accomplish?
Yeah, well, for me, it's just to gain some weight, grind the weight room, and on the ice, work as hard as possible to achieve my goals, and then after that, it's going to be to be fully ready and prepared when I arrive in September for rookie camp and main camp.
Yeah. So what's the plan? What do the next 6 months look like for you? You're obviously auditioning to try and make the Mammoth opening night roster. What's the contingency? What's the fallback if you go in a different direction?
Yeah, well, for me right now, it's really just to focus on that, focus on myself, and having the biggest summer possible. And I'm confident that if I'm taking charge of everything that I have to do, I'll be in the lineup for the whole year. And after that, we'll see what happens with the rest. Not sure if I'll make the team where I'll be, but for me the focus is really just to play for the Mammoth next year.
All right. So for those of us who aren't familiar, tell us a little bit about your game and looking into your stats. I'm no math major, but 78 points in 45 games seems pretty dang good.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I had the chance to have some really good teammates in Moncton that helped me have some success, and also some great coaching staff, and everything over there is also really professional. So that helped to perform really well. But as a player, just a really competitive two-way centerman that takes pride in all the little details of the game. And my main factor since I'm young, and what I'm always trying to improve, is to make the players around me better by using my brain and those little details of the game, the intangibles, and so far doing them well, and looking forward to bring him into the NHL.
You had a unique opportunity to play with Gabe Smith, another member of the camp for the Mammoth coming up, prospects. What have you seen from some of the other guys you've been playing with, including Gabe, and what's it been like to get with some of the other young players?
Yeah, it's fun. It's probably the part that I enjoy the most. Just seeing everyone being enthusiasm and enjoying their time here, and it's also even more fun to have Smitty, who's one of my really good friends outside of the ring too, and that we've been together the past 3 seasons, and also coming here and seeing all the other guys. Thomas Lavoie is also a Quebec native guy. Tige, Cole, all these guys are also great people. So it's really fun to share the ice with them.
It's fun to have you on early in your career, because we get a chance to get to know you a little bit here in Salt Lake. So tell us a little bit about you, what you're all about, what you like, what do you have a hobby?
Yeah, well, one of my favorite hobbies is fishing. So I'll have to look where the best spot to fish here, if there are any. And
we've got lots.
The nature.
We've got lots, buddy. Yeah,
I'm at the good place. That's what I heard. So I'll have to go check out for myself and see if I get the lucky touch in Salt Lake too. But that, and also enjoy golfing with the family. And heard that there's some nice courses around here. So. Pretty sure I'll find a way to have some fun here outside the ring too.
All right, Caleb. I wanted to ask you. I promised our listeners I'd ask you. What's the worst drill in hockey? Because for a lot of people, skating enough is hard. What's the worst drill as a player?
Well, I'd say any drill that you're not touching a puck is probably the worst drill.
All right. Okay.
It's a good answer.
Yeah, it is a good answer.
It's an easy answer.
Caleb, we really appreciate you jumping on with us. It's good to get to know you, and hopefully you'll be willing to come back and visit in the future.
Yeah, good luck the rest of camp.
Thank you, man. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Caleb. We appreciate you. Caleb Desnoyers, prospect for the Utah Mammoth, which is the word I was searching for during my just horrible introduction.
Oh, I did the same thing on my last question, or second to last question. So, shout out to Caleb. Yeah, the number 4 overall pick last year. Again, this is, a major piece of the future for the Mammoth. And yeah, I know there were some people talking about his production last year being like, we'll see. I don't know if he quite lived up to expectation. It was like 78 points in 45 games?
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty solid.
4th in the league in assists, I think, if I was reading right.
Put on some weight. He's tall, 6'2", about 175, so he'll get bigger, and I think that production will continue to build.
Played in the juniors. I mean, it's like this thing with hockey. We basketball fans who are getting to know the sport, we got to be a lot more patient with our younger players. Frankly, in basketball, people need to be more patient with younger players.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they are. And with hockey, it's just there's just so much development that goes into it. But that was fun. Somebody get him set up fishing. Somebody listening. I don't know where. Get him out on the Provo.
Well, this is where the Jazz players and the Mammoth will really cross over. Like, Lowry's a big fisherman. That makes sense. He's finished. But, like, Ace, that's what he does. Darren Peterson said that's what he does. Like, he's a fisherman. These guys like to go out and fish. It's kind of the thing that they're into. Yeah, you get all these young players on the Mammoth who are into it as well.
Great spots, just 10 minutes out of town. I mean,
I bet you there's a difference, though, in where Ace fished growing up in Chattanooga and where Caleb in Canada somewhere was growing up.
Yeah, I wonder.
Quebec. Ice fishing.
because Ace probably lake guy. You know, he's probably got a boat of some sort.
Yep.
Kind of lake guy. I wonder because in Quebec you could be mountain stream guy.
You should.
That could be a thing.
Which is what Lowry I think does as well.
And you could be ice fishing. But you know what? We've got that covered.
Yeah, we got it all.
Maybe not in the summertime.
You can get on a boat.
Well, not for ice fishing though.
No, you don't need a boat for ice fishing.
The
ice is the boat, Jake.
That sport never really appealed
Ice
to
fishing?
me. No.
Oh, it does for me for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds cold.
Yeah, you wear some warm clothes and you warm yourself up otherwise, and you're having a good time on the ice.
And I don't know, falling through frozen ice doesn't sound
that happens that much.
like the best thing in the world.
I would bet regular fishing on a boat is more dangerous than ice fishing.
I don't know about that. Yeah, I would find a way. I mean,
the hole is like a 1x1 diameter. Jake fell in.
Somebody would tell me like, oh,
Jake dropped his keys in and went after it.
I'm such a gullible idiot. Somebody would be like, oh yeah, that ice is fine. Go get set up out there. And then as soon as I walked out, they'd be like, I can't believe he fell for that. And then all of a sudden you never know, right? I mean, hearing the crack of ice and you're in the middle of a lake, wouldn't that be the most terrifying sound in the world?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Christian likes to fish. You ice fishing guy?
Yeah, used to go all the time in Manaway. It actually has not frozen over. Definitely this most recent year. I don't think it froze over the year before either. So I have not been out ice fishing in a couple years.
In a while.
Will you take
every
us?
year I go with my dad. Yeah. No, we'll get out there.
Take you.
Take us.
Christian's
paying for it.
I won't go if there's a risk of falling in. I mean, once it hits like 5 inches, you're
good to
easy.
go.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have a shed like grumpy old men?
A shack.
Yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, most of the time you don't need it. It doesn't get that cold here. Okay. Like if it's, single digits, then maybe you'll bust it out, or if it's windy. But most of the time, like the sun's shining on you, beautiful day.
Grumpy Old Men is a movie.
I've seen that
from
one.
the 90s, starring Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon.
Yeah.
The sequel did not have ice fishing because it was during the summer.
Yeah, not as good.
But Anne Margaret was in the first one, and then they added, what's her name? Sophia Loren in the second one.
The weather plays a key part in the first one. It's like one of the characters of the movie.
It is.
It's why they're grumpy. It's one of the reasons they're grumpy.
And Burgess Owens is Burgess
It's
famous
Still played
Burgess
for the Raiders back then.
Burgess Meredith.
Yeah.
Was great in both movies.
Anyways, thanks to Jeffrey and the Mammoth getting.
Yeah, that was great. We've got a lot of Mammoth to talk because we're also going to have Kyler Yamamoto is going to be on the show.
Just re-upped.
Coming up at 3:45. Yeah, good day for him.
Yeah.
Probably going to be in a pretty good mood for the interview, I would hope.
You'd hope.
Not bad. Making 1.75 per.
Payday.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Not too bad.
Get a good spot down there in Sandy for that, right by the facility.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Stay tuned. We'll have top 3 stories of the day at KSLSports.com coming up next. Kyler Yamamoto, 3:45.
Yeah.
Make an appointment. Appointment listing, Ben. 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
Miami, July 5th and July 31st. Ice Cube's Big 3 is back at the Amerant Bank Arena, featuring big stars like Dwight Howard, Joe Johnson, Lance Stevenson, and more. And featuring your home team, the Miami 305, led by Michael Beasley. Grab your tickets now at big3.com/tickets or Ticketmaster. Presented by iHeart.
Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why drivers have trusted Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years. Just tell Progressive what you want to pay, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Visit Progressive.com to find a car insurance rate that works for you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
It's time to break down the biggest stories of the day. This is the top 3 stories of the day on KSLSports.com. 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
Jake and Ben, 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone. Jake, Scott, Ben Anderson. Thank you for making us a part of your day, however you may be listening, absorbing the show, the YouTube, KSLSports.com, streaming over the air. We appreciate you doing it. Shout out to our friends from the future, podcast listeners as well. You ready for the top 3 stories of the day at KSLSports.com?
Love it.
Brought to you by J. Brooks Jewelers. Explore their expertly crafted engagement rings made from the finest materials, J. Brooks Jewelers. You know, there are 2 salacious stories that we haven't talked about at all that we should probably get to at some point.
Okay.
The Phil thing. And did you see the story of the Detroit Lions corner back?
Yes, I did.
And we haven't talked about that either.
Yeah.
Don't get
Former.
Did he get cut?
Yeah,
They cut him.
Yeah.
They probably should have, you know. But any story that involves luring somebody to their own kidnapping,
It was very O.J. Simpson.
it's bad.
Very O.J.
It's really
not
bad.
The second part of O.J.'s, not the front part.
No, the
Thankfully.
memorabilia one.
Yeah.
Although he didn't storm into the room with. Didn't OJ like storm into a hotel room with a gun out?
With guns, yeah.
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 Rough.
Yeah. O.J. was notoriously rough.
Hey,
To put it lightly.
Yeah, to put it lightly. All right. Where do you want to start today, Christian?
Well, number one, the biggest news of the day, LeBron James officially announces that he will not be returning to the Lakers.
You were right. I thought when it was all said and done, eventually they were just going to say, we don't know how to get rid of you. LeBron's ego is too big to feel like he got chased off, which is, by the way, exactly what's happening.
Oh, yeah.
He is getting chased out of Los Angeles by the Lakers. And there's a reason he came through and said, this is my choice. I'm just doing this for fun. It's got nothing to do with money. They call this, you ever watch the show To Catch a Predator?
Uh-huh. Well, I'm aware of it. I don't know if
what
I've ever
it's
seen
called,
it.
but guys would very consistently write a letter and leave it in their car. So when they got arrested, if there was a sting or something, the cops would go read the letter, and the letter would be like, I'm just here to check on the well-being of this person. It's like a
Plausible deniability.
plausible deniability. LeBron getting out in front of this and being like,
That's
I just wanna go.
That's a pretty creepy comparison. I
Yeah, well,
understand what you're getting at.
you know, this is the first thing that came to mind. So LeBron sends out on social media, it's got nothing to do with money. It's not that I'm not worth $50 million still.
right.
It's that I just want to enjoy this last year of my NBA career. He didn't say last year, but I think that's kind of what everybody's assuming. I just want to do it on my own terms. This is about fun.
Sure it is.
Sure it is. Right.
Sure it is.
They told you we prefer Jalen Duren or Peyton Watson or Walker Kessler or any of these other names over you going forward. So we're not going to give you $30+ million. You make of that what you will. If you want to sign a lower contract, great. We'd love to have you back. In fact, we'll bring your son back. They guaranteed his contract last night or yesterday. But we're not giving you $30 million. So LeBron's leaving.
LeBron has been. I. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if the Lakers didn't even offer him anything.
Yeah, it's possible.
I don't know.
The one thing that makes me think they would is that they brought back Bronny.
Oh, hey, maybe it's a thank you on the way out the door
Sure.
or something. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if they're choosing between LeBron and Walker Kessler in a way they are. I think they chose between LeBron and Luka Doncic. Luka needs a center.
Yeah,
Luka
absolutely.
wants
Of
a
course,
center.
yeah, absolutely.
So we're picking Luka. We're picking Luka's needs over LeBron James. Not LeBron James's needs, but actually LeBron James.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm not in love with Luka's game, but it's probably the smart thing for the Lakers to do, honestly.
Yeah, no question it's the right thing to do.
The Lakers or LeBron's not a great fit, but they didn't extend him. They made this decision when they didn't extend him.
Last year, they made this clear that he was not a part of their future.
No, they told him this, and his last ditch efforts to try and get them to bite were funny. Where he said, "Well, I want them to sit down with me and tell me what they're going to do with their money, and then maybe I would consider taking the remaining portion or whatever it was." And it was like, "Nah, dude, is that really true?" Or are you just trying to beg them to keep you? I mean, I found the news not surprising today. Not surprising in the slightest. But yeah, to say that the Lakers still wanted to keep them, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's just face-saving stuff.
Yep.
So real quick, off the top of your head, LeBron's next destination is?
Probably Golden State.
I still think Cleveland.
Could be Miami in the running as well.
Cleveland would be the most LeBron thing ever. I'm going to finish it out here where it started.
Miami gives him a chance to win.
Just a kid from Akron.
Cleveland is the corny LeBron bro story.
Uh-huh.
The fact that Draymond already opted out to help make this deal possible certainly seems like that's where everyone's leaning.
Yeah, but they spent a bunch of money on Kristaps.
They can still afford LeBron. They could have done LeBron and Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is not going to come, so they'll just go to LeBron.
He's stuck in Washington. where they apparently are looking into signing Rusty.
Yeah, I saw that. Oof.
Rusty,
AJ,
Trey,
get out. AJ should ask for a trade
immediately.
right now.
No, he should Danny Ainge this thing. Say, I'm going to go play baseball.
Yeah, I've got other options. Going back to BYU.
I'd say, you play baseball? I do now.
Sure. Go Blue Jays.
What's next?
Number 2, Kawhi Leonard officially going back to Toronto. Quite the haul for Kawhi Leonard with this whole aspiration situation still not resolved.
So he is getting traded back to Toronto, which is maybe the least likely outcome I would have thought of 6 months ago, even a month ago. Mm-hmm. But going back to one of the other 2 teams he's played for in his life, Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, who was in the Keontae George trade or draft, I think picked a few spots in front of Keontae actually. 2 first-round picks, 1 pick swap, and 2 second-rounders going to the Clippers.
Seemed like a lot to me.
I don't know what type of value Brandon Ingram has to anybody. There's a reason he keeps getting passed around. So he might just be the heart of the salary of the deal. Grady Dick was basically not on the roster last year in Toronto.
Yeah,
after a
it's
pretty
more
good
the
rookie year.
2 firsts.
Yeah, 2 firsts and a swap.
2 firsts and a swap. Yeah, good point. That seems like a lot.
I will tell you.
Is Kawhi that good anymore?
Kawhi over the last 50 games of the season was a top 10 player last season. But he is old. I mean, he's an old guy.
And remind me, the Clippers lost in the play-in?
Yeah, got trounced, right?
Also, wasn't Toronto rebuilding?
Yeah, well, I mean,
this is it. This is to take it out.
Yeah, right. I mean, you don't make a move like this unless. So I don't know. I have always loved Kawhi's game.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else around Kawhi is absolutely awful. The vision of Uncle Dennis opening up a box and pulling his coat back out of it, though, is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Where he's like, got to get the long johns
Back to
out of storage. We're going back to Toronto.
This might be my favorite move Kawhi has made in a long time.
Why? So we can go back to where he's most popular and basically retire? Because that's what's going to, like,
yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Retire on the roster. He's going to be on the roster, and
I do worry he's going to play 40 games a year.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I do worry that's what's happening.
Yeah, he's going to totally mail it in. He brought that club a championship. He doesn't owe them anything.
No, he doesn't.
Well, good for Kawhi. Good for Uncle Dennis. I hope it's cold.
Yep, it will be.
All right, what's next?
And number 3, free agency officially begins in about an hour and 15 minutes.
Jazz took care of a big piece of business yesterday, signing Yusuf Nurkic to the 2-year, $22 million deal. We haven't still seen the terms on those. But, yeah, they are also going to be looking around. Now, I would suspect the Jazz probably keep their powder dry a little bit, waiting for the Walker Kessler stuff, but they know they are going to have X amount of dollars because Walker can't sign above a certain number, so they can probably go out and,
Get LeBron.
Kick the tires on a couple of names. Need another ball handler.
LeBron.
Could probably use a defensive wing.
Not so much LeBron anymore.
Yeah, not so much LeBron. So we'll see where they go.
Imagine LeBron in the Jazz purple.
I have a hard time imagining LeBron wearing purple.
LeBron here? In Salt Lake? Proud Salt Laker? Hey, get Adele on the horn. He could win here.
Sure.
Would he start?
Yes, I think LeBron would start on this team.
Where? He's not better than Lowry.
LeBron is better than Lowry.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Stop it. LeBron's terrible.
LeBron's a better basketball player than Lowry Markkanen today.
Cherry-picking, stat-packing is not better than Lowry Markkanen.
Yes, it is.
Not even close. Led the league in cherry-picking last year, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even run anymore.
Correct.
Lowry runs.
Sure. It's not the only skill.
And Lowry doesn't have to have the ball in his hands at all times. And Lowry's probably a better defender.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, dude, at this point, cherry-picking LeBron isn't even running back to play defense.
Still taking LeBron as a top 25 player in the NBA?
No, stop it.
Yes,
Stop it, Tony
easily.
Jones. I thought Tony moved to Philly. Don't give me
I didn't
that.
say top 10, but top 25 easily. Yeah. Still, yeah. LeBron's unreal. Still. And it's amazing that he's still playing at 41 years old. I don't want to build a team around him. He's not coming to Utah. It's great. But, he's the best, third best player in the NBA on a team. It's not a bad spot to be. But that's 20 spots, 25 spots below where he used to be. Yeah, he's fallen off some. He's still absolutely absurd.
He should be coming off the bench. He stinks. He should be your backup ball handler. Period.
Well, he kind of is, yeah. He just starts and is then also your backup ball handler.
And he should be taking maybe 10 to 12 shots a game.
Okay. He is probably best now as a passer and, rebounder. That's kind of probably his best skill.
He's not rebounding. Are you kidding?
He's averaging like 6 boards a game still, I think.
His size? 6 boards is low. What is he averaging?
6 boards, 7 assists, 21 points. Did not shoot well last year, 31%.
That sounds like a top, what did you say?
25.
Player in the league?
How many guys in the league average 25 and 5? 2?
He didn't average 25. He averaged 21.
20, 5, and 5. Turkey bacon.
Yeah.
It's a turkey bacon situation.
Oh, man. Yeah, no thanks.
Well, good news. He's not coming to Utah. You got nothing to worry about.
Honestly, if he were smart, he should try.
I hope he goes east. I hope he goes to Miami.
Oh, so do I. Get him
That
as
would be
far away as possible.
Because you're right, the retirement tour is going to be obnoxious. So if he only comes
Insufferable.
once, if he goes to Miami and only comes to Utah once, that's great.
I hope the Jazz fans boo him.
Miami also plays in Utah like right before Christmas every year, so he's going to play in every stop on the road this year that he can. But it kind of just gets mixed in there.
It needs the attention.
Yeah.
Not going to have it after he retires.
Correct.
Kind of soak it in now. All right, more Jake and Ben coming up next. Stay tuned, 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
Miami, July 5th and July 31st. Ice Cube's Big 3 is back at the Amerant Bank Arena, featuring big stars like Dwight Howard, Joe Johnson, Lance Stevenson, and more. And featuring your home team, the Miami 305, led by Michael Beasley. Grab your tickets now at big3.com/tickets or Ticketmaster. Presented by iHeart.
This is Jake Scott and Ben Anderson. Now, every day from 2 to 6 on 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
So if that were true, then Kawhi couldn't play road games?
He has to take refuge?
Like Kyrie Irving during COVID could only play road games?
Right.
Christian, right before he came back, brought up that do you buy into the theory that Kawhi wanted to go back to Toronto to avoid being arrested?
I do think Canada cooperates with the U.S. legal system.
Extradition?
When it comes to extradition.
Dude, not when you're talking sports? I don't know. People get serious about that sort of
You're
stuff. Right. But we told Christian, I really don't think what Kawhi did was technically illegal if he paid taxes on it.
Yeah, that's probably true. That might be where he could get in trouble.
It was against the collective bargaining agreement, which is the controversy. But so I don't think it would lead to Kawhi being arrested. No, but it would be weird if he could not come back into the country for fear of arrest.
Well,
I mean, Kawhi would love it.
Our 41 games thing is great. He never has to leave home.
You're good to go.
Gets to sleep in a lot of days. Doesn't have to deal with anybody.
That might be the most Kawhi thing ever. He should build that into his extension. I'm sure he's going to sign that. Even lacking the arrest threat, just be like, I only play home games.
So he'd have to get he'd have to become an expat, right? He'd have to surrender his U.S. citizenship, become a Canadian citizen, and be able to live there full time.
Is that would he? He wouldn't have to do that, would he?
No, but he would want to, I would imagine. Right? If he's never coming back to the U.S. because he's going to get arrested if he does, he should turn his back on the U.S. entirely.
Okay.
She could do that if he wanted to, whatever. Turn his back on the Spurs.
He did. He did.
Cold-hearted dude.
That quad was bad, Ben.
It's tight.
That quad was bad. Man, things got toxic. Everybody thinks about that Spurs era as this, like a shining city on the hill kind of thing when it comes to team building and all this stuff.
It was a mess.
That was a mess.
Kawhi's aspect was a mess. Do not forget the Brent Berry, Tony Parker stuff.
Yeah,
apparently there was a child involved.
Ugh, yikes.
Somebody had somebody's child, reportedly, rumored.
I was in the visiting locker room, and
maybe it wasn't a child, but there was definitely a relationship.
I interviewed Tony Parker in the visitors' locker room, and then Ava Longoria broke up with him like that night.
Oh.
Or at least the news came out that next day.
I hope Caleb Desnoyers and his girlfriend are fine. Or whoever he's seeing.
I would ask him about it. You're like, what's the deal, Tony? Ava, she's out? Remember, she was
Tough
a big
day, huh?
She was a big
No,
deal.
I'm not talking about the loss. Your wife left you.
She was a big deal at the time. She was what was that show?
Desperate Housewives.
I never got into that. You?
Never watched it.
Christian?
Christian was not alive.
He's not listening.
Yeah, he's not listening, and he wasn't
Do
alive.
you know what Desperate Housewives is? The show?
Is
No?
it similar to Secret Lives of Mormon Wives?
No, it's not.
You know what? Probably related more than we think, but it wasn't a reality show, first of all.
No.
It was scripted TV
a drama.
about Desperate Housewives.
Yeah, it's in the title.
Which is what Real Housewives is about and Secret Lives is kind of about. They just actually went to the source.
Yeah, they went to the reality angle.
Though I suspect there is more. You've seen more of Real Housewives than I have. I've seen all the Secret Wives, or most of them. I bet you there is some role playing from the Secret Lives and the Real Housewives of Desperate Housewives.
Oh, okay.
They're
yeah,
performing what
right.
they had seen on TV a little bit.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, all reality TV is performing now, right?
Yes, but they were mimicking scripted TV before that. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I still can't believe MTV got away with making the challenge. Or do they still? I have not been into it for a while.
I don't think so.
But imagine the concept of just taking, like 20 very volatile people, and putting them under one roof, and then just pumping in copious amounts of booze.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the recipe for that show. And then make them do physical feats the next day when they're all hungover.
Go climb a mountain, Wes.
That guy was
Get up
on.
there, CT.
Kind of funny, that West guy, my wife really likes Worst Cooks, and he was on
Oh, okay.
one of those. And he played a jerk just like he did in in the challenge.
Maybe he's just a real jerk.
I mean, that's his thing.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's his character.
All right.
And maybe it's easy to have that character because that's really what he's like. But
Did you have a favorite?
no, wasn't Wes.
Yeah, sure. Of course it
Oh,
wasn't
in
Wes.
in the
challenge,
challenge?
yeah.
Oh, CT's everybody's favorite.
Okay. Kind of a bad boy.
Oh, dude, he's just dominant.
And then, but taking care of his girlfriend. Sweet. That was a sweet story. Sad, but nice. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, absolutely. Who was the gal? There was a gal from Utah that was on it in the early years. What was her name? She went to the University of Utah.
Oh.
And she was crazy. She tried to unhook somebody when they were dangling from dangling from like a slack line kind of thing. And she tried to unhook them. I don't think she was invited back after that.
That's a bad idea. Don't do that.
I don't think, as wild as those reality shows get, I don't think you can try and kill somebody and then get invited. Maybe you could. I don't know. Things get a little loose, I suppose, but I think that was the end of her.
Yeah, define try and kill somebody.
Uh-huh. Well, if you're dangling hundreds of feet off the ground and you're trying to unhook their
Someone
safety
unhooks
wire.
the carabiner, cliffhanger style.
That's pretty close.
I saw this in a movie.
You're going to be, just hold on. You're going to be fine.
Yeah.
All right. We will get into the news of the day, which is NBA. Free agency starts exactly 1 hour from now.
Yep. Shams.
Should we do an over? Should we do an over/under on the first deal?
I don't know how you do an over. Money wise?
No.
You can do money wise. That's kind of funny.
Time until Shams's tweet that a deal is done.
Oh, I would say before 4 o'clock. I bet we get a 59.
You think that'd be against the rules?
Can you believe there's tampering going on?
So Ben takes the under.
So okay. So should we say 10 minutes?
Let's say $15 million is the first deal, AAV, annual average value, below $15 million. Or is that too high?
Just say yearly. I love it how I hear everybody on TV and everywhere over here today that are now saying AAV.
It's taken over.
Why is that? Why? Just say yearly.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
Everybody has been comfortable with the word yearly.
Okay.
For all of sports.
15 per. Over under. What do you think? It's kind of a lot of money, actually.
Are you
agency.
Wait, are you talking AAV?
Talking AAV,
Okay.
not total cash.
Okay. All right. Just making sure I wasn't sure.
I'll even go lower. I'll go 12 and a half. Give me 12 and a half.
Okay.
What's the deal?
Over.
Okay. I'll take the under. That's fine. Hard to announce that at 4 o'clock. No one gets excited about a deal with an AAV under 12.5, you know?
Well, it's not about the exciting. It's about who's first.
Sure.
And it might just be some like veteran minimum deal.
Yeah, it's
guy.
absolutely nobody
Yeah.
important.
Kendrick Perkins comes out of the booth.
Yeah. Sure.
And we're going to talk to Kyler Yamamoto, who re-signed today with the Utah Mammoth.
What was the AAV?
He's going to be on this show at 3:45. AAV $1.75 million.
Oh, pretty good.
Over 2 years.
What's that total?
Stay tuned. More next. Jake and Ben, 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
You're listening to this podcast, so you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.